What would happen to the Earth if the sun suddenly switched off is probably the single most popular question submitted to What If. We won't worry about exactly how it happens. We'll just assume that the sun, for some reason, becomes a cold, inert sphere. What would the consequences be for us here on Earth? Better astronomy. Without the sun, ground-based observatories would be able to operate around the clock. The cooler air would create less atmospheric noise, which would reduce the load on adaptive optics systems and allow for sharper images. Improved satellite service. When a communications satellite passes in front of the sun can drown out the satellite's radio signal, causing an interruption in service. Deactivating the sun would solve this problem. Reduced risk of solar flares. In 1859, a massive solar flare and geomagnetic storm hit the Earth. A basic principle of physics is that changing magnetic fields induce currents in wires. Unfortunately for us, by 1859 we had wrapped the Earth in telegraph wires. The storm caused powerful currents in those wires, knocking out communications and in some cases causing telegraph equipment to catch fire. Since 1859, we've wrapped the Earth in a lot more wires. If the 1859 solar flare and storm hit us today, it's estimated that the economic damage to the US alone would be several $1 trillion, more than every hurricane which has ever hit the US combined. If the sun went out, this threat would be eliminated. We'd also be safe from the hurricanes since the ocean would be frozen. Stable dust orbits. Without sunlight, there would be no Poynting-Robertson drag, which means we'd finally be able to place dust into a stable orbit around the sun without the orbits decaying. I'm not sure whether anyone wants to do that, but you never know. Are there any downsides to this scenario? Just one. We would all freeze and die.